Hey everyone, welcome back for this week's episode of Recipe Bingo. If you remember last week, we hit Bangladesh, which means we're gonna cook a Bengali breakfast because we have never hit Bangladesh before. If we hit Bangladesh 2 more times, we're gonna cook lunch and dinner. We're gonna travel there and try our food with the real deal. So join us on this journey. If you haven't, hit subscribe. And now let's get started with the Bengali breakfast. If you wanna know where we're gonna go next week, stay till the end. We're gonna shoot the map again. As far as we can tell, the most common breakfast is a Cholar Dal with some Luchi bread. And as always, we're gonna make the full thing from scratch. First, we're gonna make our Cholar Dal, which is pretty much a lentil stew with a lot of herbs and spices that I did not expect, and it was pretty delicious. So for that, we're going to use 1 cup or 200 grams of lentils that we mix with water and let them sit for half an hour to an hour just to really let them soak. Now we're going to cut half a cup or 50 grams of fresh coconut into small little dices, and we're going to roast them in 1 teaspoon or 5 grams of ghee until they're nice golden brown. As soon as you're done with that, put them aside in a separate container and we get our dal ready for the pressure cooker. For that, just strain them in a strainer, maybe rinse it a little bit and add them to your actual pressure cooker container. And we're gonna add all of our other spices as well, which are our roasted coconuts. And we're also gonna add 36 grams or 1/4 cup of raisins, 2 grams or half a teaspoon of turmeric, 3 grams or half a teaspoon of salt. And we're going to add 600 milliliters or 2.5 cups of cold water, as well as 1 cinnamon stick, 1 bay leaf and 1 clove. And now mix all of that together nicely, make sure everything is nice and combined. And we're gonna add it into our pressure cooker, where we're gonna let it cook on a high pressure settings for 45 minutes. Now, next we're gonna make our Tadka mixture, which is pretty much a flavored spice oil. For that, we made a few mistakes, so listen what I'm saying now that you will not make the same mistakes. First, make sure your ghee is really hot. So we used here around 1 teaspoon or 5 grams of ghee. I would also recommend using more, maybe even twice or 3 times as much. So 15 grams or 3 teaspoons of ghee. Then add 1 teaspoon or 2 grams of cumin seeds when it's really hot. So they're really frying in there for a little bit before we're adding all of our other spices, which are 2 bay leaves, 2 cloves, 1 cinnamon stick, 4 cardamon seeds, and 2 whole red chilies. And let all of that really fry for like 2 to 3 minutes until everything is nice and combined. And now we probably made our biggest mistake, which was adding this in a tea filter, because we try to avoid having all the seeds in our actual dish later on. Definitely don't do that. Just add the mixture how it is to your dal that's currently cooking in the pressure cooker. Let all the steam release after the 45 minutes and add the spice mixture after removing the cinnamon stick and the bay leaves that we added to the pressure cooker earlier. Then add the spice mixture, mix everything together until it's nice and combined and the flavors are really coming to life. And that's pretty much it. That's the whole Cholar Dal dish. And next we're gonna make the Luchi, which is the bread that you eat this dish with. We're gonna start with 200 grams or 1.5 cups of Maida flour. If you don't have that, you can use normal all-purpose flour as well. We're gonna add 4 grams or 2/3 of a teaspoon of salt, 10 grams or 3/4 of a tablespoon of sugar. Mix all of that together, and then we're gonna add the ghee before we add the bowl to our stand mixer. Then when we slowly start mixing the whole mixture together, we're also gonna add half a cup or 120 milliliters of hot water. Let it knead for around 10 minutes until the texture of the dough is nice and smooth and all the ingredients are nicely combined. Cover the dough with a towel, make sure dough feels safe and comfortable and is able to relax. And if it helps, you can even read a little lullaby. And now just cover it completely and let it sit for around 30 minutes so the gluten can fully relax. And we're able to form 16 gram balls out of the dough. It probably gives you around 10 discs that we can use later on to fry. So after you form a ball, we're gonna roll them with a rolling pin until they have 10 centimeters in diameter, which now they're ready to deep fry them. For that, heat up some oil in a cast iron pan, drop them into the hot oil and just let them fry on each side for a few seconds until they pop up. Put them on a plate covered with some kitchen towels, and that's it. That's how easy it is to make luchi. Now eat them together with the dal and it tastes delicious. The taste reminded me a lot of Christmas and it was just really, really delicious. I totally love this dish. Just don't make the mistakes that we did with the seasoning. And now we have the moment we all have been waiting for. We're gonna figure out where we're going next week. For that, as always, we use our handy Nerf gun and now a map. So let's see, where am I going? looks like we're going to... What did we hit? No, we didn't hit anything. Try again. There we go. What did we hit? We hit the Philippines. So super excited for the breakfast. If you want to see what we're gonna do, hit subscribe and follow us next week.